Hey everyone, Senrai Kai here. Today I'm going to be watching the 5th episode of Watanare. Last episode was not too bad. Definitely moving things along. Which something I do appreciate about the show is that it never really feels stagnant. So got to give it props for that. Anyway, we got our next episode. We got a shot of Cicada outside and a shot of Rena like through the glass. We're probably more so going to focus on Rena than the bug, but you never know. We'll see. So let's jump on in and find out. I'm sure that bug will have some great adventures today. 3, 2, 1, play. Nah, he's getting ignored. So sad. Our battle will be the thing of legends. The gayest battle ever. For you, yes. Back to the roof. Getting deja vu. Her apprehension is understandable. What else would she ever want to talk to you about? Oh, okay. I confused me for a second. I was like, she brought her to the roof to come on to her. That's unexpected. A little bit awkward. Yeah. Yeah. Poor Rena. We'll just put it so bluntly. This is gonna be rough, isn't it? Don't you hate that? Hmm. Okay. You're not getting away that easy. Interesting take on the Kabedon. Like interesting angle. Oh, really? Are we gonna try to make her jealous? Is that the play? I do enjoy this show. Like, I'm not gonna say the show is amazing or anything like that, but I enjoy it for what it is. It's got a charm to it. Of course, it gets bonus points for just being a Yuri anime, which we don't get much of. Especially depending on, how you qualify a Yuri anime. Like, since this one has girls kissing, I feel like anyone would call it a Yuri anime. That's the thing, that's a bar for a lot of people. Because otherwise it's just like the subtext. Some people call it shoujo-ai. I don't personally use that term for reasons I'm not going to get into here. Uh, some people call it Yuri bait. Some people call it class S or some kind of term like that. Another word I don't really use. But there's very degrees of Yuri in different shows that vary all the way from Yuri bait to actual Yuri. And people will draw the line different places. Like, for me to actually call something Yuri anime, usually has to have kissing or at least a very clear desire that the characters want to kiss. Like, mutually. Like a certain scientific railgun, Kuroko wants to kiss Misaka. It's a one-way thing, though, so not really a Yuri anime. Anyway, back to the show. I see we're going full detective. What's the name of that one show? Never mind, I can't remember the name of it. It was some cutesy moe-looking detective anime that I never watched. Okay. Yeah, that everyone knows how hot that is. I mean, she has kind of the ideal character design for my personal preference, like the long black hair and everything. So, she's not bad. I did enjoy the eyes, like, being turned away for that whole thing. It's like, why do all these lesbos keep coming after me? I do appreciate also how just expressive she is. Especially when she's all panicked and flustered. You can never guarantee no drama. Let's just date. Let's just make out. Let's just scissor, just casually. No drama. Break up when, we get bored of each other. Become friends afterwards. Ajisai, the normal girl. I can see that. Oh, wow. That wouldn't be too bad either. Yeah, you wouldn't believe what we talked about. I was gonna say the same thing. Who knows? Gambaro. Man, the animation on her, oddly good, oddly detailed. Bet you she has polka dot pantsu. Too bad we'll never find out with a skirt that long. Hi, my. Yeah, she's having a day of it. Like I swear, this episode, like 90% of her facial expressions have been some variation of nervous, anxiety, panicked, flustered. So, in that realm. Occasionally like a forced smile. Oh, you're marking her territory right here. Even linking arms. Oh my god, right in front of her. The flex. She says. Yeah, I'm sure she has a few things to say about that. So even with that reaction, man, it's really just like a full-blown NTR scene. Definitely feel for my this evil girl. Even got those legs crossed, or someone makes her look more evil in this context. We haven't even made out in front of her yet. That's the important thing. They're such different people. Mm. I can never imagine you as being shy. It's cute but untrue. Mm. I can't deny that, but mm, it is kind of messed up. Question mark? I thought we were. Yeah, you don't want to assume someone's friend status. It can make things awkward. Mm. Oh, okay. Wasn't expecting an apology there. What a line. We might be in the same circle of friends, but I don't like you. That's not exactly what you said, but yeah. I've never seen that be a thing in real life. I'm doing my best, okay? She's really thought this through. I don't think she knows what she's doing. I mean, that's good news as far as she's. I knew there was a butt coming. And Kawaii. I mean, 2 weeks isn't. That's doable. 2 weeks goes by pretty quick. Well, yeah. Yeah, luckily we avoided that ultimate bad end. Yeah, draw the line at scissoring. The show is such a crazy overall situation. Like, she's in like a friends with benefits kind of thing with Mai. She's got temporary lovers thing going on with Satsuki with revenge at the core of it. Makes you wonder what we're gonna do with Ajisai eventually. Because it might be the theme they're going for, just different takes on romantic relationship, different varieties of it. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Her smile will fade. As long as it's not a love hotel. Oh, shrine. Can I make a wish? Okay. I'm sure she was a handful. Sure. Why not? Self-awareness. You're also not blonde, which I think is her type. I was joking. She really brought it up. I mean, how many times have you made out with a girl this show already? And she's saying that? I mean, I'm sure she likes you to some extent. Hey, can I get a cute girlfriend for 2 weeks with a contract? Is that a thing? Can I look into that? Like a timeshare. I feel like she's been trying to do that the whole show. The fun physical aspect, the skinship, positives. Personally, if I was Rena, I would give her Satsuki a good spanking when the chance presented itself. Yeah, contradictions is kind of the theme of the show as well. I mean, I wouldn't disagree. She could be the main character of another show. Oh wow. Do girls refer to each other like that? Because that's like you know, because that Anata in that kind of, meaning is a thing in romantic couples. I don't know if I've ever heard it used in like a Yuri relationship. I'd have to think about that. That's a nice picture. She's so evil. If she was truly evil, she would sneak a kiss on her and then take a picture of that and then post it. Mm. Video games? You want to 1v1 me, sis? No, not Trump-like video games. Yeah. You can separate people into two categories, gamers and non-gamers. Okay, so she knows something. She knows the acronym. Yeah, I could see that. Being a girl that never heard of video games before. Was that a Nyan Cat reference meme? Her mom plays. Can we see some of that? I want to see some of that. Yeah, I want to see some of that. You're easy to read, to be fair. I mean, if you're her girlfriend, she should meet her at some point. You would think. I've personally never been much of an FPS person, more of an RPG person, platformer. RTS, more my jam. Mm, damn, that's why she's so slender. That doesn't narrow it down much. Mm, okay, I feel like she'd like Attack on Titan or a Mub Love alternative. Can we get her to play some visual novels? I think I could find some that she would like. You can't hate what you're apathetic towards. Choto intensifies. Oh, she just carries that with her? Despite what she says, I think she likes running quite a bit. Yeah, that was the most, like, you know, cute, shy expression we've gotten from her so far. Yes, we are. Yeah, yes. The music was kind of dying off there. Is it like a lewd book? I mean, censor the text. I think she's just subtly calling you a pervert. Getting Koharu flashback. Koharu from Blue Archive. Hey, Mai, she does exist. Cooler than the roof? Where did we go? A car? I think it's a car. Damn, I mean, it's an expensive one. You're not cheating on me, are you? The other day, contract was signed. Mm, mm, not a bad excuse. Yeah, she tried to figure out how far she went with Satsuki. If bodily fluids have been exchanged or not. If so, which ones? How many gallons? There you go. I do wonder if she will end up kissing Sasuke, like, all jokes aside. Because that could complicate things. So is she okay with an open relationship or no? Can we get a 3P going on? Because I could see that. Yeah, childhood friends, basically. Usana Najimi, as they would say. I'm beautiful, blonde, blue-eyed princess. Of course everyone would love me. Mm. Mm. Well, things are a little bit awkward right now. I mean... Well, regardless, you could say something to appease her if your relationship with her is important. Mm. She's just kind of confident that she'll come back to her in the end. Mm. Mm. I guess that's the end conclusion. Just let the cards fall where they may. Mm. You know, if she's your girlfriend, you can refer to her by her given name. She gonna do something? The Anata gets me every time. Political pawn. A really gay political pawn. Yeah, what a situation she's got herself wrapped up in. I'm not saying I wouldn't. Yeah, I'd be against being. You know, if you want to swap places, just let me know. Having two beautiful girls fighting over you, there's the worst things in life. Mm. 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 I can't read that fast. Like, I can read roughly like half of the text, Japanese text in like the comic book manga kind of style. I read about half of it before it disappears. And that's only because a lot of them were common words and like kimochi and all that. But I need one of these to just go through it slowly. Okay. That was the fifth, I want to say, episode of, yeah, Wata Nare. I don't have too much to say about this one, so I don't think I'll make a separate video for discussion. Because, basically, yeah, Satsuki's kind of recruited Rena to help her resolve, question mark, things with Mai. And, you know, there's obviously some revenge going on here, and Rena just wants to help them get along, and you got then there's Mai, who's just kind of like also kind of wants to, you know, I mean, she wants to make up with, she's not against making up with Sasuke as well, but she's like not as proactive about it, you know? She does kind of seem like have this attitude that things will just kind of work out, right? So we have these three people with three kind of different feelings all kind of merged together in one big rabbled up, tied like a ball of knots, basically, you know? And we just have the kind of, with Rena in the center being kind of like the main driving force that's has the most influence to kind of work to resolve things. And next episode, I guess, is gonna be her kind of trying to work through that, right? We got girlfriend status with Satsuki for 2 weeks, and I'm curious how far it's gonna go. Like, I'm kind of 50-50 on whether or not I think a kiss will actually happen. Obviously, I don't think it would go any further than that. I mean, she hasn't really gone further than that with Mai. I mean, she almost did once, but we kind of put a stop to that. And if she did kiss Satsuki, and if Mai did see that, I do wonder how she would take it. Like, she did kind of give that feeling of being an open relationship kind of girl, in this episode with some of the things she said, if you want to read into it. But I don't know exactly how she would react to that if she actually saw it. It's funny and also stings a little bit whenever we do see Sasuke kind of do that marking her territory kind of thing, like linking arms with Rena in front of Mai and all that, because it always puts Rena in such an awkward position. Also, that book that she gave her. What exactly did she give her? Just like some kind of smutty romance novel, I guess. I don't remember exactly what she said the book was, but I did enjoy her kind of like shy disposition when she did it. Like, I think it was implied to be pretty calculated, but still, I liked it nonetheless. But damn, that was a nice vehicle. So yeah, I mean, I kind of underestimated how much more screen time Satsuki would get, because I know she had a decent amount last episode, but her little arc here, not finished, because we had this episode, and next episode too, it seems like she'll also get a good amount of relevance and screen time, so, I'm pretty sure we'll resolve it next episode. But, I do forget the name of the other girl. Kaho. I do wonder, I think she's also got to have some time to shine, right? I know she had a little bit of screen time during the whole suitor party debacle, but not too much. And Ajisai, she also had a lot as well, but I feel like we could do more with her character. But, we don't necessarily have to. But I just think it would be funny if we did have a kind of like a pseudo romantic relationship with Ren, like they did that with every single character, like a different kind of gimmick with it, you know? I don't think they would necessarily do that, because I don't even know how far you could really push that. But just an idea I had, right? If every character kind of had their turn to have kind of like a side thing going on with her in conjunction with what she has going on with Mai continuing to be the main one. I just thought that would be funny if they could somehow figure that out. But yeah, I already talked more about this than I thought I would. But I do continue to enjoy the show. I don't think it's going to be in my top 5-year anime ever list. I really don't think it could do that, but I do enjoy it for what it is. It's a fun little show, and unique enough to keep you entertained. Has a pretty solid cast of characters. Rena herself is entertaining enough, and Satsuki, I do enjoy her for what she is. Even though she does have a very generic looking character design, like I feel like I've seen it several different anime. She even looks a little bit like the girl from Bunny Girl Senpai, but I do like that design, so I'm not gonna knock it. The long black hair, Hime cut kind of, kind of style, right? Even just her voice is kind of like pleasant to listen to. I wouldn't be against listening to some ASMR videos if she made them. But anyway, I think I'm rambling a little bit too much, so we're gonna end it off here. But yeah, thank you for watching, and hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.